Hello Year 6 and welcome to week 3 of your maths learning. I'm going to start with a few general messages. And the first one is this. I just wanted to remind you that in addition to this video, which I will put out each Monday, which introduces you to the week, every day within your home learning there are video links as well as written information to help you accomplish the tasks. And I would really encourage you to watch these videos through. They're the replacement for those moments in class when usually we're working together, we're looking at examples on the board. So it's a really important part of each day's learning. They're not very long, they're just a few minutes each. So please do follow the instructions, follow those links and use both the video and the written information each day to help you with the tasks. The other thing I want to say is just to try your best. I understand that it's much harder learning at home than it is to be in the class with the other children and your teacher, but all that we can ask of you is that you give it your best shot. Some of the tasks you might find very easy, some of them you might find trickier. Just give it a go. And if you get really stuck on something, then stop, leave it and move on. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Because as it says on the board, the last thing I want is for you to worry about anything. Once we're back in school, we'll have time to go back, look at what we've covered, and if there are things we're not sure about, things that we've got in a muddle with, we'll have time then to look at them together. So each day, all I ask is that you look at the information I've given you, you give the tasks your best shot, but don't worry, don't be scared just to leave something and move on if you get stuck. So this week you're going to be learning all about angles, okay? And I know that this is a new topic, so I've tried to really break it down into small steps each day. So on Monday you're just thinking about identifying different types of angles, thinking about the names of different angles, thinking about how we would identify those. Again, there's a video and some activities to help you practice. And then for the rest of the week, you're thinking about calculating angles. Once we're back in school, we'll think about how we measure angles, but working at home, we're going to concentrate on the calculating part. So that goes through working out angles on a straight line, angles around a point, vertically opposite angles, and angles in a triangle. And each day, there's some clear information and a short video clip that should help you to be able to answer the questions. And then Friday, as I explained last week, will always be just that full arithmetic paper because those mental and written strategies are absolutely crucial and we need to make sure that we keep practicing those and keep those going. Obviously, at any point, if you haven't got enough maths to do, or perhaps if you've got stuck one day and you want to just leave it, you have Mathletics, you can always log in and go to any of the sections that we've covered and give yourself some extra practice that way. Before you start your week about angles, I just wanted to go over one or two basics, a couple of reminders, because it's probably quite a long time since you last talked about angles. The first one is this: what is an angle? And quite simply, it's where two lines meet or intersect at a point, then an angle is formed. And we can see here, we've got our two lines where they intersect, which we would call the vertex, and the measure of the angle, which is inside there. And we measure angles in degrees. So if you look at the example on the board here, we can see this angle which has been drawn. You've got the two lines where they intersect. We've got an angle, and this angle is 60 degrees. And we show degrees by that tiny circle, the same one that we use when we talk about temperature, degrees C. And angles are measures of turn. So what we've got here is a circle, and we can relate our angles to different fractions of a turn. So 1/4 of a turn is 90 degrees, which is a right angle. A half a turn is 180 degrees. 3/4 of a turn is 270 degrees, and a whole turn is 360 degrees. So if you think about something like the hands on a clock, when they are going all the way around the circle, those hands are turning through 360 degrees. So just a couple of general things there to set you off before you start today's lesson. and you're going to be moving on to identifying angles. So I hope it's all clear enough for you. I look forward to hearing about and seeing some of the work that you've completed. Have a great week.